Hi, it's Sophia. Today's video is going to be one of the funnest videos that I'm going to film because it features my absolute favorite designer, and that's Ralph Lauren. I'm sure many of you have noticed over the holidays that Ralph Lauren was trending like crazy. It was Ralph Lauren Christmas, Ralph Lauren fashion, Ralph Lauren home decor. Anywhere you turned, on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, it was all Ralph Lauren. And there's a reason for that, because his styles are just so classic and they really flatter a woman's figure and a man's and children. I mean, he's got something for everybody. When I go to New York, I usually go every season. I go in the winter, I go in the spring, the summer, and the fall. And one of the must-haves, and my daughters know this, in my trip is I must have a trip to the Ralph Lauren mansion Flagship store on Madison Avenue. And across the street, I always go into the men's store as well because I love men's fashion. And the block down, they have the children's as well. But let's get back to the mansion. When you walk in, it is so glorious. It smells good. There's someone at the door, a doorman greeting you. You walk in, and your senses are just surrounded by the beauty of Ralph Lauren's world, the world that he has created. With fashion, lifestyle products, there are rooms that are just dedicated to all his decor, whether it be Western of his ranch out west, or whether it be something really very Manhattan in the city, or just an old school heritage vibe, old money, beautiful leather couches, bedrooms. I go from the top floor to the bottom. There's a beautiful little coffee shop in there with Ralph's Coffee. It's always a must. And then my daughters and I, we go to brunch or we go walk through the park, and it's a perfect day for me because when I leave there, my mind is buzzing with ideas of how I'm going to style my wardrobe for that season and what pieces I think would be interesting to combine, what are the colors that he's featuring, and most especially accessories, because we all know his fashion is pricey, but you can get pieces within your own budget. I have a lot of tricks and tips that I'm going to share with you. So make sure you stay till the end when I tell you all about the ways I've discovered to bring Ralph Lauren into your wardrobe and not spend a fortune. We're going to start with accessories. Today I'm wearing a scarf just to show you how you can give a beautiful Ralph Lauren vibe to a simple shirt. And this one has his insignia on it, which I love. It has the color of that beautiful royal blue, which is trending in this coming year. They're calling it Capri blue, but it's pretty much this color combined with brown, which has been trending like crazy. So this scarf I've had for a long time. I always bring it out because I love it for fall and winter. In today's video, I'm going to be styling a lot of outfits with scarves, bandanas. Also, belts play a huge role in his fashion. I have this chunky belt. I can't link it. I've had this forever. It's leather. It has a beautiful big buckle. It has a funny story behind it because many years ago, on a trip to Italy, I bought a leather jacket, and the guy who sold it to me said, "You cannot wear this jacket unless you wear it properly styled." And his suggestion was I had to wear a white button-up collared shirt, a thick chunky belt, and jeans, and with this leather jacket. And that's always stuck in my mind. I got myself a nice chunky belt, love this belt, and I have worn it for years. This is at least 20 years old. The other belt that I just picked up, and this is very Ralph Lauren Western style, is this. They have these on Amazon. I happened to get this one at Marshall's. I saw it, I grabbed it. I knew it was trending for the season. And you know, this boho chic, it's so fun. And you can combine leather with this style, with jeans, and just a regular white button-up shirt, a t-shirt, any type of little jacket, suede jacket. It looks fantastic. And this can just be your only accessory, and you can pull off something really exciting and fun. And the other thing is pins. Brooches are really going to be trending all over for winter, spring, summer, and to come. They are back, and I'm so excited because I have always adored brooches. I always add one to my collection when I see something I love. I saw this on eBay. I went searching for an actual Ralph Lauren pin, and I found this. It's his insignia. So gorgeous. I have already styled it with like a scarf thrown to one side, and this is beautiful. The next thing I want to talk about is a handbag. I'm going to style everything today with this gorgeous Italian suede handbag. And this ties in beautifully with all the fashions I'm going to show you. I got this at TJ Maxx. This is an Italian pure suede handbag. It goes from being a shoulder bag to a crossbody. Of course, this is not a Ralph Lauren, but I saw suede there, and I saw bags that were also multifunctional, that had pockets in it. That's why I love this one, because I can put my phone and sunglasses right here. And there's also a separate pocket if I just want to slide my phone in for easy access to. Love this, and it also adds a really nice touch of fashion with these brassy type buttons. The other thing is that in today's video, I'm only going to be wearing 2 shoes. And the first ones are these chunky Vivias. This is not sponsored by them, but if you've seen my videos, you know I adore Vivia shoes. They're super comfy, so stylish, and they're for all weather. And these I wear all the time in New York when I go up, and they have something new, which are their leg warmers. And I love these because when I wear them, I have the instant equestrian look. You're going to see how I'm going to style these with some narrow jeans and a nice long tweed jacket and a belt. It really screams Ralph Lauren. Also, these fit with the boots I'm wearing now. They're pointy toe ones. It's an all-weather shoe as well in this same espresso chocolate brown. So that's it for accessories. Now let's get into the fashion. And here's a classic Ralph Lauren look that I just love. It's the jeans with the long tweed jacket. I put that chunky belt on to cinch it in at the waist. It has these lovely little patches on the elbow that are suede. Paired it with this suede shoulder bag, and I absolutely love it. These pointy little kitten heel boots that are a deep chocolate brown, same color as the handbag, with the belt, with the long jacket, the narrow flared jeans, and this beautiful Ralph Lauren scarf. The next look I'm going to show you features the same jacket worn a different way. For this next look, I went with a boho chic combined with equestrian vibe, and I combined it with a winter look as well. You can find these scarves anywhere. I'll look for them on Amazon and link them down below. I bought this one in New York. It's a cashmere blend. They're not hard to find. They're in season now. Any plaid will do that's reminiscent of a Ralph Lauren plaid, and that has the shades that in this case go beautifully with this jacket, which is kind of an olive green and a deep navy. It's almost black. It's so deep, the color. I put that belt I showed you on with some dark denim jeans. These are my skinny jeans. Tuck them into those Vivia leg warmers with the chunky boot, and voila, I've got an equestrian look going. Same jacket, but now I'm wearing it open. I can always button it if it gets cold outside. These jeans are so fitted and so narrow. I like to have something long, and this is what it looks like from the back. I'm fully covered. If you have the chance to get yourself a long tweed jacket, I highly recommend it. Make sure it's got some great shoulder pads in it, a nice cinched in waist. You don't want something big and baggy like those boyfriend jackets that were in style, that were big and oversized, unless that's a look you care for. I'm 5'4", so that does not suit me at all. I always try to get something more fitted to my figure so it doesn't add pounds where I don't want the pounds added. I hope you like this one. This next look is a very chic combination of leather and cable knit. And what I love about it is that it has all the rich textures that Ralph Lauren is known for. This is an actual Ralph Lauren sweater. I picked it up at Marshall's, believe it or not. When I saw the Ralph Lauren tag, I ran over and grabbed it. It was a size medium, perfect for me. I love this leather buckle here. It gives it that little bit of equestrian look, but not too much. And it's perfect with these flared faux leather chocolate brown pants and my Vivia pointy toe heels, little kitten heels, which really streamlines the whole look. I paired it with my chocolate brown suede little handbag. If you are in a climate like Florida where it doesn't get that cold at night, maybe it drops down to 50 or so, you're good like this. But if you want a little bit of warmth, or you really want to make it Ralph Lauren, here's a scarf I found that is gorgeous. Looks very equestrian, very Ralph Lauren vibe as well. They have these in all the styles on Amazon. This one I picked up at TJ Maxx. One of my tips is to go to TJ Maxx for their accessories because you cannot go wrong. They have so many things there that I have picked up that people think is the actual designer, and you just have to have an eye for it. So to make this outfit even more Ralph Lauren, or to make it more weather appropriate if you're in a cold climate, just grab this, take it like this, form a nice triangle, bring it around your neck, and then just bring the corners forward. And you can either make a little tie here, very easy, just tie it and tuck it. You can either leave it out like this, or tuck it in, and then you have another very stylish Ralph Lauren look that really has the vibe going, and that gorgeous chocolate brown that's trending like crazy. And this is the next look, and one of my favorites because this was one of my Christmas presents for my husband. And it is a Ralph Lauren, and I just love this sweater. I love the color so much because this camel is gonna look gorgeous in the spring with navy, and also pairing it with white, with ivory, beige, chocolate brown like right now. And I love the fact this can also be a little cardigan jacket. Zips all the way down, all the way up, turtleneck. I paired it here with a bandana because bandanas are trending like crazy. I'm seeing them all over TikTok, all over Instagram, in many different styles and colors. I picked this one up at TJ Maxx. I got this pin as well. Remember I mentioned brooches? You can just go with a very simple brooch. Just a circle like this and put it on any scarf and change the look. I didn't even have to tie a knot on this one. This looks so nice with this sweater. It's cozy and warm, and I don't get overheated in it because I'm in Florida most of the time, unless I'm up in New York or traveling. That's long enough to wear with a fitted jean. You know, leather is pretty fitted, this faux leather, but it's flattering where I can wear it with this long. If I want to wear this like a little top, I just zip it up and I tuck it under like this, and then it's also at perfect length for pants or a skirt. It can be a little jacket as well. It's perfect to take on an airplane with me. They have it in so many colors. It comes in navy, it comes in white, it comes in this camel color. And the next one I'm going to show you is a little bit more dressed up. I'm going to show you two looks that are going to be very Ralph Lauren and very easy to pull together for you. Here's the next look. It's that same sweater I showed you with the scarf earlier. This is what it looks like without it as a top. One of my tips I wanted to give you is they have those little stitch-it guns on Amazon that you can take and stitch. It has like a little clear stitch on it on the sides to tuck it under so it's a perfect length for skirt. This is so ideal to be able to do that because now I can just wear this as a top. It's a perfect length and you get a whole different vibe. I can go out to dinner in this. I can wear this in New York. This faux leather skirt is so comfy and so warm. It has a really nice fleece lining underneath. I have my Via boots, another great Ralph Lauren look that you can wear all through winter and feel comfortable, and also this top you can wear in the spring as well. And if you're a fan of Ralph Lauren, you know I can't do a video that's inspired by his fashions without adding some animal print and a vest. In this look, I have combined a lot of things that are Ralph Lauren. I have a beautiful chocolate brown wool vest. I have a belt to tie the whole look together. I've been wearing this belt on repeat. It's just a brown suede belt. Love it. And I also have this faux leather skirt that goes beautifully with this whole look. I have this animal print top, and I have a separate scarf that I added to it to just give a little more pizzazz. You can wear it with or without the scarf. With this handbag, I think the look is complete, and I love this look for going out to dinner. I have a crop jacket that I wear with this that matches everything perfectly, but I wanted to show you what I would wear underneath it just to give you an idea. And I realized that when I was showing you all of the accessories, I forgot to show you one of my most amazing finds on Amazon, and that is this gorgeous watch. This watch is a dupe of a famous designer, not Ralph Lauren, another watch that is very, very pricey. I just love the style of this tank watch. I looked it up on Amazon. I got this with this gorgeous leather band, and it is so beautiful, and it really pulls together so many looks, especially something where you're trying to go for a Ralph Lauren vibe. Now the next look is final in the fashion show, and it is a very stunning evening look. Here's the final look, and I'm just in love with the luxury vibe it gives. Ralph Lauren is so well known for the combination of gorgeous textures, whether it's satin, silk, velvet, leather, suede, corduroy, all those fabrics, cashmere, they all meld beautifully together. And an evening look that you can't miss with would be velvet with lace. Lace is also trending very strong this season and will be going into the spring as well. This jacket looks black. It's really an actual deep black emerald. Deep emerald green, almost black. I have it paired with black flared trousers and this beautiful little beaded clutch bag, which I think adds just a little glamorous touch to it. Through the ages, many designers have combined velvet and lace, and there's a reason for it, because the sheen of the velvet and the lace against your skin in the evening with candlelight or soft lighting can be so flattering to any complexion, and it is a beautiful, rich, luxurious feeling that you get when you're wearing it. You're covered up, but it's also very alluring because it's got the deep V, it has the lace, a little bit of like a lingerie touch to it, and it's just gorgeous in my opinion. To combine it also with the gold buttons, with a nice little clutch that you could go out to an evening. If you're up in the city, you can go out to theater, to dinner, if you want something a little bit dressier and still stay warm and feel chic. Ralph Lauren. And now I'm going to tell you some of the tips. I already showed you some accessories that I picked up at TJ Maxx, at Marshall's. Once you know what the Ralph Lauren vibe is, you can have an eye out as you're shopping in different stores for what you're going to be looking for to accessorize your outfits. So that would be tip number one. Be familiar with all the trends, all the things that really make Ralph Lauren special and his style, and then go out looking for them. Macy's, Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom Rack, Saks Off Fifth, Saks, all of them are going to have different types, not only his collection, which is gorgeous, but also some alternatives. The next tip that I'm going to tell you is shop at the outlet store. If you're lucky enough to live near one, I live about 45 minutes away from one, and I think it's just the best store ever, because when you go there, if you find something that you love, but they don't have it in your size, the person at the cashier will look for it in your size nationwide. They don't have an online store, but you can shop in their physical store. And she gave me the tip of signing up for their emails. And when I did that, she said, you're going to be getting weekly emails with coupons that you can stack. And that's absolutely what I have done for some of the items I've purchased there. The next tip is go to the boys section if you're a size small or medium. If you're a small, you can wear a boys large. If you're a medium, like I am, you go for the boys extra large. And I have bought so many beautiful things there. I bought a few things that I'm going to show you in a video in the spring for some spring looks. They have some madras, some denim, just fabulous. And it's from the boys section. And it's at a fraction of what you would pay in the adult women's section. That's one of my biggest tips that I can give you if you are lucky enough to have that proximity to a factory outlet. Go for it. It's worth it. Even if it's just an hour away, it's worth going out there and taking a look. And then when you get to the cash register, ordering what you want in your size if they don't have it. That's what I have done often there. The other tip that I have for you is when you're looking, when you're shopping, and you don't find exactly what you want, go on Amazon and just type in Ralph Lauren bandana or Ralph Lauren cable knit. You'll get tons and tons of choices that you can, now that you have an eye out for what you're wanting to style and the look that you want and the vibe you have going, you can buy something off of Amazon. I wanted to show you, but it didn't arrive in time. They have some beautiful ruffled dickies that you can stick under a jacket that also have cuffs that look like a Victorian lace or ruffle. I'll put it down below. It's so worth getting it. You can tuck it into a blazer, into a tweed jacket, a houndstooth jacket, and just have a beautiful different look. They have them in different colors and stripes, and it's a really wonderful tip to have. It's something that you can always use. It makes everything so elevated. I hope you enjoyed those tips. If you have any questions on sizing, on pairing items together, on styling, be sure to put them down below. I don't know if you know, but in my teen years, my mom and my aunt owned a fashion boutique in Coral Gables, and I loved that part of my growing up teen years because we would go to the merchandise mart and see what was coming out for the next season, and it was tons of fun. And my mom and my aunt were very stylish and super fun to be with. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe. And I hope to see you on the next video. Bye.